Mount Herzl's Victims of Acts of Terrorism Memorial contains plaques to commemorate victims of violence and is a particularly important site during the Remembrance Day holiday that celebrates the end of the Second World War. This year, the memorial was to have added the name of Mohammed Abu Qadir, an East Jerusalem Palestinian teenager who was burned alive by 3 Israeli extremists after being abducted from his home last year. The Israeli government has proposed the addition, which would include a financial stipend to the boy's family. However, there has already been an outpouring of opposition from Israelis who felt that the memorial should be reserved for Israeli soldiers and private citizens who have been victimized by Arab violence over the years. But the government reversed itself after the teen's own family denounced the move, saying they wanted no money or recognition from the Israelis and that their son was, instead, a Palestinian martyr, and they would find his inclusion on the Israeli memorial shameful. Just prior to World War I, approximately 1.5 million Armenians were killed in what was left of the Ottoman Empire. Historians have applied the word genocide to this event, even though the word was first coined in references to the killing of millions of Jews by Nazi Germany years later. Turks, however, reject this terminology, arguing that these were just casualties of a long and messy war, and that there was no order from on high to exterminate any group of people as the word genocide implies. And so, Pope Francis has raised the ire of a leading Islamic cleric, Mehmet Gormez of Turkey, who has called the Pope immoral for using the word genocide to describe the killing of Armenians while commemorating the 100th anniversary of this sad moment in world history. Gormez also stated that if measures of suffering and pain caused were compared, the Vatican would come out the loser, presumably referring to the Crusades. But Gormez likewise condemned those who use the words of the Quran to justify acts of violence, naming such groups as the Islamic State of Iraq and Al-Sham, ISIS, Boko Haram, Al-Shabaab, and Al-Qaeda as examples.